Hello everyone. We have already started our chapter. Means we have already started the introduction of the chapter. So today I am going to start the paragraph. Okay. So this chapter is the part of the chapter. Second part of the chapter, the sound of music, and the second part of this chapter is the Shehnai of Bismillah Khan. Okay. So let's start our chapter. Emperor Aurangzeb banned the playing of musical instrument called pungi in the royal residence, for it had a shrill, unpleasant sound. Pungi became the generic name for reeded noisemakers. Few had thought that it would one day be revived. A barber of a family of professional musicians who had access to the royal palace decided to improve the tonal quality of the pungi. He chose a pipe with a natural hollow stem that was longer and broader than the pungi and made 7 holes on the body of the pipe. When he played on it, closing and opening some of these holes, soft and melodious sound were produced. He played the instrument before royalty and everyone was impressed. The instrument so different from the punki had to be given a new name. As the story goes, since it was first played in the Shah's chamber and was played by a nai, that is barber, the instrument was named the Shehnai. Now what happened? Pungi was a musical instrument, and when the Mughals ruled India, okay, before the Britishers, okay, so the famous ruler is Aurangzeb. He didn't allow pungi to be played in the royal residence. So because of the shrill and unpleasant sound of the pungi. So musical very first the generic name means जो उसका पूरी class और जो group होता है उसको कहा जाता है and the word the word reeded means ऐसे इंस्ट्रूमेंट जो विंड से बजाए जाते हैं जैसे फ्लूट और ओके जैसे बहुत सारे होते हैं जो उससे फूंक मार के उनको बजाए जाते हैं so any musical instrument which is made with reeds like have flutes, clarions, and so they are all classified as pungi. So pungi is a broad term of an instrument that produce which uses wind to produce sound. Okay, so Aurangzeb had banned all these reeded. Now you got it, na? Reeded means unpleasant sound. Okay, sorry, ऐसे musical instrument जो wind से बजाते हैं. Okay, so he banned all these reeded noisemaker, and he had banned pungi in his royal residence, that is court, because उसका जो unpleasant sound था वो उसको पसंद नहीं था, but which would be played and their sound would be liked by audience. Now this barber, okay, एक्चुअली क्या होता है कि ये जो पुंगी जो होती है इसका साउंड अच्छा नहीं होता है. सो एक जो प्लेयर जो होता है द sound of the pungi is a very unpleasant sound. So there was a barber, okay, who belonged to a royal family and wanted to play the pungi, but he knew the sound is not good. Okay, so he just modified this instrument and improved the sound. Okay, so this barber took a pipe, okay, with the hollow stem and which is the longer and the broader, and made 7 holes on its body. Okay, so उसके अंदर 7 उसने बहुत सारे होल्स किए थे. देन वेन एवर ही ब्लू इन एयर इन टू द पाइप एंड क्लोज्ड एंड ओपन डिफरेंट होल्स, he found that the soft and very sweet melodious sound were produced when he did like this. Okay, जब भी वो उसको ब्लो करता था एयर उसके अंदर तो बहुत अच्छा साउंड उसके अंदर से प्रोड्यूस होता था. Now when the barber played this instrument in royal court, and the sound produced by it, okay, and the royal court, वहाँ का जो दरबार था, thought that this instrument was different from pungi, so it should have a different name also. तो जब भी वो कोर्ट में वो बजाते थे तो वो बहुत ही डिफरेंट उसका साउंड निकलता था, और लोगों को लगा कि दिस इज़ अ टोटली डिफरेंट फ्रॉम पुंगी ऑल्सो. एज यू कैन सी इन द पिक्चर ऑल्सो, दिस वन इज़ द पुंगी एंड दिस वन इज़ द शहनाई. ओके, ये थोड़ा मॉडिफाई करके उसको चेंज किया था. सो now next paragraph is, the sound of Shehnai began to be considered auspicious. Okay, auspicious means very lucky, good, and बहुत ही जो शुभ हो. Okay, and for this reason it is still played in the temples and is an indispensable component of any North India wedding. In the past, the Shehnai was the part of the Naubat, or traditional ensemble of 9 instruments found at royal courts. Till recently, it was used only in temples and weddings, and the credit for bringing this instrument onto the classical stage goes to Ustad Bismillah Khan. Now what happened, the sound which was produced by Shehnai, उसको बहुत ही it was considered to be a good omen. Okay, so it was played on the good occasions. Now the Shehnai was this is a part of the Naubat. Okay, Naubat एक Urdu kind, this is a kind of the Urdu word. Okay, so in वहाँ पे these 9 musical, वहाँ पे बहुत सारे अलग अलग, देखो यहाँ there is a word ensemble. Okay, ensemble means a considered of group. Okay, वहाँ पे बहुत अलग अलग म्यूजिकल इंस्ट्रूमेंट के ग्रुप हुआ करते थे. So these nine musical instruments were played at the royal court, and the Shehnai was also part of the Naubat. Okay, तो वहाँ पे बहुत सारे लोग एक साथ में बहुत म्यूजिकल इंस्ट्रूमेंट बजाए करते थे, and this was the part of the, okay, so now the Shehnai was played at the king's court in the king's court, in temples and the wedding also. ठीक है ना, वहाँ पे भी बजाया जाता था. It was used on stage, in the performance, and the all this जो भी सब जगह इसका यूज़ किया जाता था, and all the credit goes to Ustad Bismillah Khan, who was a legendary Shehnai player, and people wanted to hear him play the Shehnai. Okay, so this now the next paragraph. As a 5-year-old, Bismillah Khan played gilli danda near a pond in the ancient state of Damrao in Bihar. He would regularly go to the nearby Bihariji temple to sing the Bhojpuri Chaita, at the end of which he would earn a big laddu weighing 1.25 kg, a prize given by the local Maharaja. And this happened 80 years ago, and the little boy has traveled far to earn the highest civilian award in India, the Bharat Ratan. Now he would go to the nearby Bihariji temple, although Bismillah Khan was a Muslim. Okay, but he would go to the temple and would sing this song. Okay, Chaita, some in Bhojpuri language, I don't know about this. Okay, so when he would finish reciting the song, जब भी complete हो जाता था, he would get a big laddu as a reward, and the weight of that laddu was 1.25 kg. Okay, जब भी उसका सॉन्ग ख़त्म हो जाता था, एज अ मुस्लिम फिर भी वो टेम्पल में जाके वहाँ पे कुछ भजन या कुछ गीत कुछ गाया करते थे. आफ्टर कंप्लीटेड द सॉन्ग ही रिसीव्ड एज अ रिवॉर्ड अ लड्डू, ओके, जिसका वेट 1 पॉइंट समथिंग 1 kg से अबाव होता था. सो दिस वॉज अ प्राइज गिवन टू बिस्मिल्ला खान बाय द लोकल महाराजा, ओके, फॉर द सिंगिंग चैता. तो ये प्राइज हुआ करता था जो उनको महाराजा से मिला करता था. Now the writer says that this incident occurred when Bismillah was 5 years old, and he would get this laddu as a reward. And after 8 years, Bismillah Khan earned the highest civilian award in India. Okay, that is the Bharat Ratna. So this is the distance that he has traveled in his life. At 5 years of age, he would get this laddu, okay, as a reward. And at 80 he achieved, okay, not we can, okay, at the age of the 80 he achieved the highest civilian award in India, that is the Bharat Ratna. So okay, understood. So this is enough for today. We will continue our chapter in next video.